Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves on this journey to love. And so I'm on the move again. I'm staying at my mum's at the moment, and the internet connection is super bad. So I wasn't able to load a video yesterday to YouTube because they just sort of load, and then at the last minute they just crash out. So anyway. But the letter that was coming through was letter number 19. So these are all channeled letters that I share from people's twins, and really to help us, and to follow the messages, that signs from Spirit that come through to help us stay on track. And the letter that had come through was letter number 19. And I'd posted to my Instagram I think yesterday or the day before. And it was the opening of Wimbledon, which is the tennis champions in the UK. And in the opening to it, I mean, so many signs in that. So all the way through, sort of like saying that we are we are making history. Anything is possible. Expect the unexpected. And the person, it was Roger Federer who was playing his game, and my mum says, "Oh, did you know that he has two sets of twins?" And then she said, "What are the chances of that happening?" And so he won his match in 1 hour 19 minutes. So, and it was a big thing because it's his 20th to Union 20. It was his 20th Wimbledon, and it was just so lovely because 19 had been the letter, and it was all over the news saying he won it in 1 hour and 19 minutes. And my mum had said, "What are the chances of him having two sets of twins?" Well, exactly that. You have to believe in the impossible. So letter 19 is, I want to say that this life that we're going to create together is going to be so beautiful and so full of love and romance and passion. A passion for life, and a passion to have the best life we can with each other, taking care of each other, being there for one another, being each other's best friend, their home, their comfort, and their challenge. I want that for us beyond anything else in the whole world. I want all my boyhood dreams to come true, of running off with the love of my life, living the dream, and never, ever, ever looking back. Believing that the two of us can do anything we set our minds and hearts to. I want us, full stop. That's what I want more than anything. Us, us, us. To come together in a beautiful, passionate glow and flame of love. Okay, well, that's why it's so, because I've been getting really strongly as well, this message about you're my greatest love, but also my greatest challenge. And that's what is quite amazing, because that's exactly what this is. It is the greatest challenge and the hardest thing that you'll ever do, but also the sweetest thing that you'll ever do as well. So it's like it's the duality, isn't it? Even in the journey, that's what, is very clever, very clever. So letter 19, you're the light of my life, the pink in the sunset over a beautiful, calm sea, the sun coming up on a summer's day. You are the reason I am here, the reason I am alive. The reason why we are both alive is to find each other and to love each other with every inch of our souls. Every fibre of our being, everything about us has been made to love each other. It's in our DNA. It's our blueprint. It's literally written into every cell of our body that we are each other's perfect match. There isn't anyone on the earth that can do what you do to me or what I do to you. There is only us that can fulfill our soul's desire. Okay, so there is, for all of those who have karmic situations going on, or your twin is with karmic, partner, all you have to remember is that you planned all of it, right? You planned every single little bit of your union and your reunion and the lessons that you needed to learn on the way there. And so you have to take comfort in the fact that only you will ever do what you do to each other. There can't be anyone else that does that, because only you two match your energetic blueprint together. And so that's why it is about, and I know it sounds so easy, you just have to chill and relax and let it go and trust. And I know that is easy to say, much, much more difficult to do, but that really is what you have to do. Any which way you can, is take the focus off of them, put the focus onto you and making your life as happy and content as you can be, living in a love vibration and seeing the signs from them everywhere all around, so that you don't focus on the fact they're not with you and they're with someone else. Because it's super, because, you know, after all, we are human. We do have, you know, human reactions. And of course, that is the normal human reaction to do. But that's what we're here to transcend. We're here to transcend out of the vibration of jealousy, lack and fear, and transcend into the vibration of love. And so it is about focusing on you, focusing on self-love, focusing on where you need to put your attention to make you feel better, because after all, we are all the masters of our own energy, and we can't look to anyone else to almost point the finger. And also, from a karmic situation, all of the relationships that we are all in are teaching us things. And so even down to the karmic girlfriend or boyfriend, they've agreed to this too, to help elevate. And so it's only in somebody else's shadow that you really find your light. So it's about appreciating everyone involved in your journey, and seeing it from a different perspective, right? So letter 19. My love, I'm sorry that we have to go through this phase in our journey, but it's necessary for us to find our path back to each other, to understand our truth, to find who we are in the light of each other's love. We only know this by separating and seeing that in another's light we are in our shadow. There you go. It is only our love, our light, that allows us to fully shine. We are discovering our light. Our love is incredibly powerful and will bring us home once again. We will end in each other's love to find our light. Well, there you go. So just as it said there, it's like, you know, we plan this because we've got to experience the contrast, you know. We've got to experience, we've got to go on our own soul's journey before we come back into with each other. And that is written in the stars, basically. If you look at that, I just pulled the card, the Justice card. So that is the natural law. I did a reading, a personal reading for someone yesterday, and the guidance that they got was about saying there is a natural law of justice, and these relationships are the natural law of justice because, and look at that Hierophant. This is all about the natural law of justice and the Hierophant, the traditional way of doing things. And that's I think that's what's the beautiful irony of these relationships, is that they are so, they are such a return to innocence and a return to the natural order of how we want to be with each other. But it's through being incredibly unconventional that we get back to being conventional, right? Which is kind of, you know, again, the kind of, what's the word? The paradox of the whole thing. The paradox of the whole thing is that we sort of go through this crazy journey to then want to be with them for the rest of our lives forever. For and ever and ever, right? which is, you know, the institution of love. Now we've called it the institution of marriage, but I prefer the institution of love and sacred love. And so that's what the Hierophant symbolizes to me, the return, and the justice, right? The balance of justice. The feather is right here and she's holding the sword. So cutting through the bullshit, seeing through the bullshit to find the truth of sacred love, basically. That's what that is. So there you go. That's the message for today. I'm also going to share an energy read that I did. And not surprisingly, the sacral chakra came up. That's been coming up the last few days, for a few weeks even. And I've put a meditation and some music into the description box for sacral chakra clearing. All right, that's the message. Letter 19 from the books. If you want to get the books, amazing way to keep on track, to keep in the love vibration, but also to get messages all day long from your twin. Books 1, 2 and 3. Amazing how the letters intertwine in each of the books as well. I mean, seriously, you would have thought there might be some divine power behind this. All right, I hope that helps. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. All right, bye.